Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Miami for the Redacted Explosive Liaisons challenge, which entails getting Robert Knox to kill Sierra Knox. So for this challenge we will be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick, a silenced pistol, some coins, and we will be starting at the main entrance. And I've included both targets for this challenge, although the challenge only covers one. So let's meet our targets.
The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. The fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. I will leave you to prepare.
So, right from the start and off the bat, we require a number of items. So we're going to run right to the exit here and around behind the billboard, where we were able to vault over this wall into a trespassing area. We're going to grab this hammer just here, make our way quickly behind using all of the cover to the dumpster, and trigger the toy monkey. That will distract the young lady over by the lorry there, and when she goes to investigate, we can use the cover between us to make our way past her and through the door at the end of the courtyard, around to our right and in through the security office window, and then out through the door here. At the end of the corridor we will find a guard. We're going to render that guard unconscious with our hammer, collect up his gun. We're going to take his body into the room just behind us on the right and into the crate provided. We're going to take his outfit, and then we're going to make our way back into the main security room, the more public area. And we're just going to wait here by the door, because you can see just there off to our left is an enforcer. He will very shortly move away, and we can then approach the desk in the center of the room here and acquire the safe combination. While we're here, we're also going to take out the cameras. Don't shoot them, just delete them like that, before making our way back into the room with the crate containing our security guard and the safe. We're going to unlock the safe. We're going to take both of the contents from within, which is a car bomb and some documents. I'm also going to take this nightstick as well. And then we're going to make our way out of the window and into the paddock area. Be aware that the other guards in this area are enforcers. Just wait for that enforcer there to turn around. We're going to make our way through the garages. It is slightly easier, although I've just made it look slightly harder there. I was almost spotted by a couple of people, but once we made it through the first two garages, we can then descend down into the changing rooms, and down here we're going to collect up the pit access card. We're going to select our silenced pistol before continuing on through the far side of the changing rooms. We're going to hug the wall at the corner here and take out the camera. We're then going to select our hammer that we've collected, and we're going to throw that right down at the corner at the bottom of the stairs, just about there. That's going to distract the guard at the top of the stairs, and he will have his back to us and allowing us to make our way into the Kowloon pit. We're going to crouch down, make our way across the pit to this door on our right, and in here we will find a generator that we're going to turn off. We're going to hide behind this computer console area here, select our nightstick, and when one of the mechanics comes to investigate, We're going to let him turn the generator back on before sending him off for a nice nap as a reward. So once the generator's on, we're just going to knock him out with the truncheon, hide his body in the crate provided. We're going to take his outfit, and we're now going to approach the chief mechanic. You don't actually have to do this, you can just move straight to the console directly behind me right now. But I've just realised that you can actually talk to the chief mechanic, something I've never done before.
You got injured yesterday, right?
Suppose I am.
Great, this is your lucky day. Do well and there's a bonus in it, got it?
Got it.
Alright everyone, look alive.
So once we've spoke to the chief mechanic, we're going to approach the console behind us here, and we're going to install our car bomb into the toolbox, which will trigger a pit stop. And during the pit stop, we will plant said explosive on said car. There we go. This is all a cutscene, it doesn't matter, we don't have to do anything. So the bomb is in place. We now need to get the trigger to Robert Knox. Now the way to do this is to dress in the Kowloon mechanic's outfit, and there happens to be one back down in the changing rooms. So we're going to make our way back down there, put on the yellow mechanic's outfit, the Kowloon mechanics, and we're now going to head back out towards the main entrance, again being very much aware of the patrolling enforcer guards. So we're going to use the crowd to bypass them instead of going back through the garages. So we're just going to follow this enforcer. He has a very short routine. He walks about 10 paces or 10 yards, stops, turns around, walks back about 10 yards, stops, turns round. So he's patrolling a very small area of the event. But once he moves past us, we can then make our way out of the event, and we're heading for the underpass. And at the stairs to the underpass, we will find a phone box. Now this phone box is usually inert, but because we have the car bomb in place, we can now call Robert Knox.
Yes? This is the mechanic. The special component has been installed in the car and is ready for activation.
Excellent. Meet me shortly at the overpass. I'd like to handle this one personally.
All right.
So with the phone call to Robert made, we are now going to make our way underneath the racetrack via the underpass. You can go back into the event and to the overpass via that way, but I can't remember if you have to lockpick the door or not. So we're going to go the more secluded route through the underpass, around the underground garage, lockpick our way through the chicken wire gate here, and make our way into the underpass and up to the top floor, where if we're not too slow, then we should arrive just before Robert Knox does. Turns out we were too slow.
Mr. Smith, a pleasure. Do you have the trigger?
Right here, sir.
Thank you. Tomorrow's papers will surely just write this off as a terrorist militia attack on some rich corporate CEO. But you and I will know better. Now watch this. Leave me. I need to be alone for a moment.
Yes, sir.
So at this point, Robert Knox is going to trigger the explosive and accidentally kill his daughter. And at that point, we can then push him over the balcony.
Target down. Next up, Robert Knox. Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit and we'll speak again soon.
So that will get you the Explosive Liaisons challenge. All that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and if you happen to have a fish, you could take the secret dolphin exit. I don't have a fish, so I'm gonna go for the main event exit. So there we go, that is the Explosive Liaisons challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.